Alright guys, we're back out in the wooded park and had a modern penny so far and a bit of junk. We just had a decent signal down here. We got ourselves a weedy. 1957, I think. Or is it a 37? I think it's a 5. Yeah, it seems to be most of the older ones coming out are wheats rather than KG6s. I don't think I've found a KG6 in here yet, but maybe I did yesterday, I can't remember. Yeah, in this heavily compacted trail, everything's pretty shallow, but it doesn't mean it's not old though. We got ourselves a last year young Liz. Not super old, but it's a young Lizzie. Alright, we had a nice solid 80. And we got ourselves a religious pendant. Looks like it could have been here a while. Not silver. You can see it's definitely plated brass, probably. But that's pretty cool though. Well, I was wondering when something would come out that predates even when it was a hospital. And we had a deep, it was in the high 90s, which means really deep. And I think this is a pistol ball. It's pretty small, unless it's like the smallest musket ball size. It is pretty tiny. But yeah, that was down deep. Sweet find. Alright, we finally got an older Canadian penny. Got a KG6, 1942. Or is it 43? No, it's a 42. Can't see George that well on that side. It needs more cleaning, but pretty sweet. Well, we had a real mixed bag signal here. And first I dug this. First I saw this. Sweet quarter. Oh, it's an Olympic one too. And then there was this piece of copper pipe. Wow, that's probably worth more than a quarter right there. That is sweet. Kind of a quarter scrap copper spill. Alright, here's the we're unloading the scrap and trash, and we're gonna head back in. Lots of stuff. Well, this was an interesting signal. Thought it was going to be a penny. This thing looks old. It's like some sort of porcelain insert on the top. It's broken. But this thing looks old and it looks silver. I don't know. I'll have to look for markings later, but yeah, it definitely shines up, rings up like it too. It's too bad. That would have been a beautiful thing on there. Well, that was an interesting signal. It was like a penny signal, but a little bit on the stronger side. And we got an ESO sign. Looks like a toy die-cast sign from who knows how long ago. That's pretty darn cool though. Well, that one was pretty deep down here, but it's not as old as I would expect, but still 63. Yeah, young Lizzie. Now, funny how some stuff is shallow and old and some stuff is deep. Alright guys, we were just coming down on our way out, coming down the ridge there, and we had a spillage. We got 4 1940s. It's an old spill. We got a 1943 KG6, a 1946, 1945, and I could see before, but I can't see anymore. It was a 1944 wheat. Oh, there you can kind of see it. But yeah, I was hoping there was silver in it, but not this time. Hopefully next time. Alright, it's the following weekend. We're back in the forest near that ridge. I'm going to make my way there, go through all this area first and see what, we had a signal coming up decent there. It was just the end of a fluorescent tube, but then we had one here, and unfortunately it's not the whole thing, but got a piece of a toy gun, die cast, says shooting iron. That's very cool. I've never seen one that had that before. It's pretty neat. Well, when you know an area's been probably hunted by others, you got to clear out that dead wood, move it around. There was a whole pile of it there. I put it all in that pile, so I was able to swing through there. And there's a bit here that I cleaned up and threw over there because I'd already swung over there. And stuff like this, well, we leave no stone unturned. There we go. Away we go. Well, I just saw this down there, and yeah, I'd say there's been some old activity here. That is definitely some old glass. That looks like a British whiskey bottle. Probably a John Walker and Sons. Likely a turn mold, although we can't tell from there. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was quite the loud signal. Got ourselves a chunk of cast iron. I guess we're gonna have to pick that up on the way out. It's good scrap. Well, first coin of the day in the high 70s on the 900. We got a young Lizzie, and we got a 1960. Very cool. I just had a decent signal down there. Thought it was going to be a coin, but looks like a toy truck wheel. Does it say something L Bros Limited? Oh, very interesting. Don't know how old that is, but yeah, there's a lot of deadfall in here. A lot of old trees, and this I think is the daddy of the pines in here. It's pretty massive. Way up there. Yeah, there's some massive trees in here. There's a fallen oak tree down over there that's just super huge. It goes way above my waist with the butt end lying on the ground. So it's like it's well over 3 feet across. Oh, we had a high 60s. Thought it was going to be a shallow piece of trash, but I had to dig deeper for this, and as my buddy Pop Can Dan says, there was some serious jamming going on in these woods way back in the day. There we go. Got ourselves a harmonica reed. Very cool. The first one I found in here. Nice shape too, in this beautiful sandy, organic-y soil. Alright, we're in an area where there used to be, I think they dumped coal cinders and stuff from their boiler plant way back when. There's an old foundation over there, which is probably some sort of pump house, I'm thinking, from back in the day. And I was just chasing a metal signal, and we're in a ridge area where there's limestone at the surface and all these crevices in between. And I found a whole pile of broken dishware, but this is from the it was the tuberculosis hospital and then became an institution for the developmentally disabled way back in the day. And we got all the they called them Ontario Hospital at the time, and we got all the logo, dish logo. It's very cool. I think this is probably from the 20s maybe, this dishware. And there's some newer stuff, I think, or maybe it's the same. Grindley, England, vitrified. I don't know if that's from the same. Yeah, I think it is. It's got the logos on it. Yeah. Very cool. Love those, the old Ontario coat of arms. Government hospitals. Pretty cool. whole bunch of pieces here with the logos on them. It's too bad I couldn't find any intact though. But oh well. Cool to see though. Alright guys, just down on this ridge. Actually there's something that somebody left there. I don't know what that is. Something from old times. But I had a mid-80s down here. And I thought there was something, actually there is something metal down here I think. But that wasn't it. And I just saw that. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, we got ourselves some silver. If we can focus here, what the heck, man? There we go, guys. Looks like probably going to be a sailboat silver. Let's give it a clean off and see just what we got. Well, unfortunately, the dime turned out to be 1973 nickel dime, but had a interesting signal here, and I don't know, kind of looks like a junker ring, but we'll have to check it later and see. You just never know with these. It's lost its stone, whatever it was.